Hello YouTube, this is Bash, bringing you the round of 16, the Sweet 16 right here, and we are up against Bionic Soup, who's, of course, you want to go over my team. I have Celesteela, Z Celesteela, Hydreigon Suicune, Z Infernape, Forgus, and Nihilego, and of course Mega Manectric and Mudsdale. His team consists of Zygarde 50, Z user, Alola Ninetales, Scizor, Celebi, Tentacruel, Zapdos, Terrakion Z, and Chandelure. So, right off the bat, of course, he has Chandelure. Huge problem for Celesteela, but not a huge problem for Hydreigon. Hydreigon destroys this thing. I don't think he brings it because of Nihilego and Hydreigon. And he could bring Chandelure to try to trick my Suicune or something like that, but I have plans for that. Zygarde 50 is always scary, so I'm gonna have to bring Suicune with to be able to phase that thing out before it destroys my life. And Zapdos is kind of an issue for some of my mons like Celesteela and Suicune, and I guess like Infernape as well. Mega Manectric is here, and Nihilego is here to help with that though, as well as Hydreigon in a way. Scizor's kind of scary. It depends on what kind of set he decides to bring. And Veil, of course, is always scary. So let's go over the and I'm not really sure about what Celebi is going to do. Tentacruel, I think he's going to bring Tentacruel because of how well it matches up other than against Mega Manectric. And it's a good Rapid Spinner as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's go into the team. I got Toxic, Protect, Heavy Slam, Air Slash, Celesteela with pretty mixed defense. It's to help with the Scizor, to help with like the Celebi, Tentacruel, Terrakion in a way, Alola Ninetales, pretty much everything except for Zygarde and Chandelure. I have Air Slash on this. I was gonna have Flamethrower, but I didn't want to. I want to be able to hit what's his name, Tentacruel and Chandelure like a little bit at least. And so I ran Air Slash instead, and Air Slash could I wanted to be able to hit the Zygarde at least, and Air Slash can do that instead of Flamethrower, which is really good. Because I did think about Flamethrower with both like Ninetales, Scizor, Celebi there. So, but I decided to go with Air Slash. I think that's better for this match. I got Suicune here with Rest, Sleep, Talk, Roar, Scald. Very defensive. Basically to help with the Terrakion, the Zygarde, Scizor if it comes down to it. But that's really what it's doing this match. I got Choice Scarf, Hydreigon, U-Turn, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse. I have Scarf just in case because Scarf allows me to outspeed Zygarde at +1 speed with the D-Dance and destroy it with the Draco Meteor. I can Flash Cannon the Ninetales, take that out. I can outspeed the Celebi with U-Turn as long as it's not Scarf, and just be able to do mighty damage to it before it can like click like Dazzling Gleam, because I know Celebi gets down as Dazzling Gleam, that's kind of annoying. I can outspeed Terrakion if it's not Scarf or Rock Polish, and destroy that thing with like a Flash Cannon or like a Draco. And Chandelure, in case it decides to go Trick, I have a Scarf anyway, so it's not going to do much. Honestly, it doesn't do really anything if we Trick. If he tricks, he's just, you know what I mean? So, that's that. Next, we got Mega Manectric with Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, HP Ice. What is his switch into Mega Manectric? Look on his team. What is his switch in? If I get enough chip damage on everything, Mega Manectric can just sweep, honestly. It's like insane. Next, we got Infernape, who's our setup sweeper. Swords Dance, Flare Blades, Close Combat, Mach Punch. The point is to try to get Mega Manectric, to get rocks up with my last mon, literally here. Stealth Rocks, HP Ice, Power Gem, Psyshock. Psyshock's for Tentacruel, of course. Didn't decide to not go with Sludge Wave or HP Fire because I just didn't think it was best for the team. I went with Psyshock instead. Can hit Terrakion hard, it can hit Tentacruel really hard. But point is to get rocks up. Volt Switch, U-Turn around with this. I'll be able to check things with these. wear things down to let Infernape sweep it then, or Mega Minitrick depending on where everything is at. So that's really that. Fightinium Z with close combat. I know this thing gets walled by Chandler, but I really don't think it's going to come. And I have really good checks into it with Hydreigon and Lily here, the Nihilego. So it's not really a big deal. So let's go into our match here. And he does decide to bring the Chandler. Really, I was like really annoyed by that. But he's got Zygarde, Celebi, Alola Ninetales, Zapdos, Chandelure, and Scizor. And so he leaves Terrakion and Tentacruel home, which I'm really happy that he didn't bring Tentacruel, but I'm kind of annoyed he brought Chandelure, because now I can't set up with Infernape until that thing is gone, but it's fine, because I did have an Earthquake Groundium Z instead before, but Groundium Z doesn't do enough to Zygarde, so that's why I went with Fightinium Z, close combat. So let's get into our match here. I'm going to lead off with Nihilego. Nihilego is a really good matchup against pretty much everything except for Scizor and Zygarde, and I can get my rocks up right away. And I feel like I would scare out the Celebi too if I lead off with that too. So I'm going to lead off with Nihilego. He leads off with Zapdos. It's a pretty good lead here. I'm just going to go for rocks here. No point of doing anything else. I'm pretty sure I'm going to outspeed unless he's Scarf. Because I ran like max HP, like really a lot of speed to outspeed. How much speed did I run on this? 330. That was to outspeed Zapdos, I believe. And Celebi, because he has a decent amount of base 100, and Tentacruel as well, so that's why I have that speed. It's to outspeed all those base 100, so I outspeed. If I don't outspeed, he is Scarf for 100%. I'm going to go for the Stealth Rocks turn 1, want to get that chip damage done on Chandelure to take that out, the Ninetales, and even like Zygarde to get that chip damage on it, so Mega Manectric could take it out with HBIs. And gain chip damage on Zapdos is really good, especially for Celesteela, because this kind of checks Celesteela, so I need to be able to chip this thing down. So I'm gonna go Rocks first turn, and he's just gonna Volt Switch out. That's fine. And he's gonna go into Zygarde right away. And that's KHG saying hi in the chat, the little chat section. I'm gonna go into Suicune. So I check 100% to Zygarde. It's my 100% I check. It's really, that's all it's going to do this entire game is check Zygarde. I don't need Suicune really for anything else. Maybe Scizor, I guess, but I'd rather not risk that. I'd rather just have this just check Zygarde here. He's going for 1,000 arrows. And I'm just going to Scald here. He's going to get damage on... I'm going to get damage on this. Look at this. This is going to bring it down below half. And now Alola Ninetales is not going to have that many switch-ins left to rocks. And I could go right now into Nihilego, pressure that thing. As he goes for Veil, I'm kind of fine with that, as long as I make sure Zygarde doesn't set up. So predicting a hard switch, I'm going to go for the HP Ice, because Zygarde is annoying, but he's going to go into Scizor, and this does nothing here. That's fine. If he tries to set up with Scizor, I want to go out to Celesteela. And Mega Manectric can always handle Scizor if it really comes down to it too, with Flamethrower and Intimidate. So I'm going to switch out into Celesteela here, and he's just going to go for a U-turn. That's fine. Gaining momentum, probably trying to get his Zapdos back in to get like a defog off on these rocks, or try to get Chandelure in and just pressure this thing immensely. I'm going to go back into Nihilego. That's fine. I'm not really worried about it, and he's going to go for a defog here, get rid of my rocks. Perfectly fine. I wish that I got rid of his Aurora Veil though, but oh well, we'll deal with it. And I'm going to get my rocks up again. As he goes for a Volt Switch again. I don't know where he's going to go out to. Maybe Zygarde, maybe Scizor. He goes into Zygarde. Okay, 100%. I know he's going to try to set up with Veil up, and I'm going to go into Suicune. And now I know he's like play Alola Ninetales because of that it's still up right now. So I'm going to go with Suicune. He goes for the D-Dance, and I'm going to click Roar 100%. There's no other choice I have for this. And he's going to get greedy and go for a second D-Dance. And I'm just going to click Roar. This thing is gone. No, I didn't get any damage on Riverdale, my Scizor, on my Suicune, so that's really nice. And Roar Veil is going to go down in the next turn. So I'm going to go into Celesteela. He goes for a U-turn, gets some chips, gets a crit, doesn't really matter. I like it. It really doesn't, not much. He goes into Celebi. I'm going to get a Toxic off on Celebi here. I want to wear this thing down as well, which could be really nice for Mega Manectric in the late game. He goes for the Leech Seed. That's fine. I didn't think Celebi could really do much to me anyway, other than maybe Leech Seed instead of rocks or something like that. I don't think he gets Thunder Wave, if I remember correctly. So he's going to go for Leech Seed predicting the switch out. I'm going to go for Toxic predicting the switch out because I was expecting the Natural Cure switch out, but he doesn't. And this is the turn I'm going to make the play out into my Hydreigon here. And he's going to set up rocks. That's fine. And I'm going to go for the U-turn right off the bat. I know Dark Pulse won't kill, and I'm scared of Dazzling Gleam here, and I know he's not Scarf, so U-turn does a lot to him, and I'm going to go back in Celesteal because I know he can't do anything to it. And he's going to go for the Dazzling Gleam here, revealing that he's Stealth Rocks, Leech Seed, Dazzling Gleam. So he only has one move left. He's either going to be like he's either going to have like Grass type move, Psychic type move, or he's going to have like U-turn or Recover. So I'm just going to protect here, waste this down. If he goes for Recover, that's fine. This thing is game worn down anyway. He goes for the U-turn, and Celebi goes down. It's kind of good for my part because now he is... No, this Celebi's gone. But Zapdos comes in. That's really annoying. And I'm going to go into Mega Manectric, trying to predict the Volt Switch or the Thunderbolt coming to get the special attack boost because I'd destroy his team if he does that. But he goes for the Roost, making the safe play. And I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. That's fine. He goes in Zygarde, could go HP Ice, and that thing's pretty much dead. And I'm going to go straight into Nihilego, kind of walls this thing, and he goes for the Toxic, so I made a good play right there. Now, I'm going to just take this thing out with Power Gem here, and I'm going to get the Speed Boost. Doesn't really matter too much, because now he's going to go into Scizor and try to revenge this thing. But now Zapdos is gone, so Rocks are staying on the field, which is really good. I'm going to go back in Celesteal. And he's going to go for the Bullet Punch and does like 10%. Yeah, exactly. And I'm just going to get the Leftovers Recovery, and I'm going to go for Toxic here, predicting the switch out. He stays in with Sub, and this is where I got worried about Baton Pass. I wasn't sure if Baton Pass was allowed in this tournament, but he goes for Tailwind, which is very interesting. A very interesting Scizor set, because now I know his entire moveset: Sub, Tailwind, U-turn, Bullet Punch, and he's gonna go for a U-turn. That's fine. That thing is pretty much dead after Rocks almost, and he's gonna go into Chandelure, and I'm gonna go for the Toxic, predicting the U-turn out. And I was trying to waste out Tailwind turns too as well, so that's fine. And now I can go for Protect, get some chip damage on this thing, see what this thing wants to do. If he's Calm Mind, that's fine. Go ahead to Hydreigon or Nihilego, just destroy this thing's life. I'm going to Protect and switch out. Tailwind's basically done now after this turn. And he's going to go for a Flame Charge, which is a good play, but I outspeed with Scarf, and he doesn't know that yet, but I do. Actually, I think he might, depending on his Celebi set. But I'm just going to go for Dark Pulse, take this thing out. That's fine. Here's the thing. He goes into Ninetales. This is where some predictions. I want to make sure Zygarde can't sweep. So this is why I switched out. I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just clicked Dark Pulse, because Dark Pulse takes him out from here. But I was really, really worried about Zygarde sweeping with not being able to roll him out with Suicune. So I really wanted to keep this healthy. And I wanted to make sure I wasn't stuck into Dark Pulse, because that could be a really big problem. So I'm gonna go switch out into, I believe it is, was it Manectric? Was it Manectric? Or yeah, I go into Manectric here. And Manectric pressures the rest of his team. He does get Veil, that's fine. He's going to go into Sizzle here to make sure that he can't be rolled out by Zygarde, by Suicune with Zygarde. By Suicune on Zygarde. He's going to go for the Bullet Punch, that's fine. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch here, get myself back into Hydreigon here, so I can click Draco and just put a huge dent into Zygarde and make sure that he can't go for D-Dance here. Because if two Dracos here take him out, even with Veil up, 100%. So, unless he's like Habanberry, but he's not going to be Habanberry. So, spoiler, I go for Draco, take him down, and he's going to have to go for 1,000 Arrows, take me down, and I'm smacked down, and he's just going to go for the E-Speed next. I'm going to go for the Draco again just to make sure, but this game is pretty much over. For some reason, with this next turn, I thought that Mach Punch would take him out, but I forgot to count tail, so I decided to go for a Mach Punch, cost myself another differential, which doesn't actually matter. He lives at 1%. It doesn't matter. It just differential point, but differential doesn't matter in this. It's win or lose, go move on, win or go home. So it doesn't matter. And that is game. We do pull out the victory over Bionic Soup and make it to the Elite Eight, which I haven't done before, which is really good. Was able to do this already. I'm able to do better than I did last time, which is absolutely amazing. We do play Shawnsters next, which is a really scary opponent, and he has a very annoying regenerative team. So I don't know. It's gonna be difficult breaking through his team. Hopefully, we make it through that because if we do make it on, I believe there's a chance that we could play Zazo in the final four. I forgot at this moment which round, what round we're in right now, but he is on the other side of the board, so. And also, I could have played my friend Street Craig Cookie if he won the last game against Shawnster, but Shawnster brought some crazy sets and beat him out. So I got to be prepared for some crazy sets. I'm looking forward to battling, but I'm kind of nervous, especially since I wasn't sure. So at the time, we thought this was going to be the Elite Eight was going to be um, on Twitch being streamed, the live streams, but it isn't, and at the it isn't, so that's unfortunate. But oh well, it's fine because of like people's hours are completely crazy. Like somebody lives like 12 hours away, lives like has a 12-hour difference from where I am. So like when it's like 1 o'clock p.m. here, it's 1 o'clock a.m. for them. So that's like insane. That's still left in the Elite Eight. So that's that. We're in the Elite Eight, and hopefully we can pull out, and hopefully even like possibly win this thing. Like I didn't think we were gonna get that amazingly far with this team because it's very specially offensive. If you look at the team, my team here, we got Celestial, which is mixed, Hydreigon, which is really usually special, Suicune is special, Infernape is mixed, Forgus is special, Nihilego is special, Mega Manectric is special, and Mudsteel is my really only physical attacking mon. The rest, so I was kind of surprised that I made it this far with that kind of team, but hopefully we can pull out a win and get to the final four. That would be absolutely amazing. Until then, bash.